Now, about the Minnesota shooting, let's talk about that. The suspect is named Vance Luther Bolter. It's spelled B-O-E-L-T-E-R, pronounced Bolter. 57 years old. And he's got 2 counts of stalking, 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of firearm-related crimes in federal court. In addition to the federal charges, he's facing state charges, which is accused of killing the former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, and shooting State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette. Brooklyn Park, the first shooting, Hamplin, the second shooting, and these politicians are Democrats. The suspect arrived at the Hoffman's house early in the morning wearing a police-like uniform and had a black SUV with emergency lights turned on and a license plate that read police, so presumably the couple assumed that he was a cop. The acting U.S. attorney said he wore a black tactical vest and body armor, carried a flashlight and a 9mm and a Beretta 9mm handgun. He also wore, quote, hyper-realistic silicone mask. Bolter knocked on the door and repeatedly shouted, "This is the police, open the door, open the door." When they opened the door, Bolter shined a light in their faces. Hoffman soon realized the suspect was not an officer. Suspect then shot the Hoffmans, fled the scene. Daughter called 911. And then he traveled to another state senator's home and did the same thing, except those 2 people survived. This was said to be the largest manhunt in Minnesota history. It took them some time to find him, but they found him. The governor, Tim Walz, put out a statement, of course, called it an unspeakable tragedy. It turns out also that this man had political leanings that were kind of hard to determine. One of his friends said that didn't really talk that much about politics. He wasn't hateful. He was strongly anti-abortion, quote, but not in a way that could have motivated him to kill, said a longtime friend. He said politics did not define him. He liked Trump, but he also was a appointee of Democrats in Minnesota. So we really don't know what his motive is yet. We'll find out, although the governor, Walz, said it was a politically motivated shooting. So, meanwhile, in Salt Lake City, another man was arrested. He was charged with murder after a shooting at a Salt Lake City No Kings protest. He did not fire the shot that took the life of a 39-year-old man, but police say he was armed and threatened, and therefore a peace officer shot at him and wounded him and then killed somebody else. Police say that they're not sure whether or not the man that was arrested intended to fire, but he certainly had a firearm and appeared to be ready to fire.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.